There's a gene that has been found that is believed to be able to predict the time of people's death. This is pretty interesting.
My genes can't do that. I mean, they keep me warm, but I just, you know.
There's common, Lewis doing puns now, apparently. There's a gene variant that influences when you wake up each day. And it appears also influences the time of day that you'll die, okay? So there are some gene mutations that have been found which can adjust the kind of natural clock in humans, which means that sometimes there's entire families where people wake up at 3 or 4 a.m., or they can't stay up much past 8 o'clock at night, so on and so forth. There's new research into this, which has been published in the Annals of Neurology, which suggests that there's a gene variant that affects virtually the entire population and is responsible for up to an hour a day of your tendency to be an early riser or a night owl. And it also demonstrates that it influences the rhythms of people's day-to-day lives, including the time of day that you are most likely to die. This is in the November 2012 issue of the Annals of Neurology. It could definitely affect the scheduling of medical treatments and shift work, as well as monitoring critically ill patients based on this predisposition to die at certain times of day. Incredible.
Very, very strange stuff. I mean, I find it hard to believe that anything can predict the time of day when you would die.
It doesn't predict when you will die.
Right, I know.
It simply is a predisposition to die during certain times of day.
Right. I find that very strange.
This is the work of Chief of Neurology at BIDMC, Clifford Saper. And this is also, it's just incredible. I encourage you to read the entire study. It's quite a long read. But long story short, there's a genotype, there's a single nucleotide near a gene called period 1, which varied between two groups that differed in their wake-sleep behavior. At the particular site in the genome, 60% of individuals have the nucleotide base A, and 40% have nucleotide base G for guanine. Basically, there are these two sets of chromosomes, and in an individual, it's a 36% chance of having two A's, a 16% chance of having two G's, and a 48% chance of having a mixture of A and G. The AA people wake up about an hour earlier than people who have the GG, and the AGs wake up basically exactly in the middle, okay? When investigators went back and looked at people in the study who were enrolled 15 years ago at age 65 and tracked, they found that of the people that had died, the same genotype predicted 6 hours of the variation in the time of death. In other words, people with what was that, Natan?
I just coughed.
People with AA or AG died before 11 a.m., like most of the population. Those with GG died just before 6 p.m. So, again, causation, correlation, it seems that there is an indication here about what time of day people are more likely to die based on this gene mutation.
Yeah, pretty fascinating stuff.
Would you want to know this information about yourself?
I would. That's fine. Knowing what time of day I might die from natural causes, presumably in 50 years, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, if you told me what day I would die.
Right, this can't tell you what day.
I might not want to know that.
Yeah, this won't tell you what day.